Hello Aries, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still new, it's just over a year old, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you subscribe today, thank you so much. I know without all of you, my channel would not be what it is today. Those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story series. It's on Superhero Twin Flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One. This is book 1. I've read this book aloud live on Facebook and uploaded all of those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy. Just know that book 2 is published and available. All the links that you need for my books are in the description box below. Also, if you would like a personal reading, the information to contact me to schedule one is also in the description box below. All right, everyone, welcome back. We're sticking with the ocean theme today. So we're going to be sticking with the Mermaid Tarot by Lisa Robertson and illustrated by Julie Dillon. I'm still learning this deck, so bear with me, but I'm also really super enjoying it. I'm going to pull some cards from the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle card deck by Angela Hartfield. I will not be reading from the book. And I'm going to be using the Legendary Ladies Goddess deck again this week, but in a different way. What I'm going to be doing is we're going to pull out the goddess that set up this reading for us today, okay? So, as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will and major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. That is the plan that you wrote for your own life before you incarnated, so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain poignant lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration and wisdom encoded in your soul. The free will makes it possible for us to lower in vibration in a lifetime, but if you can manage to continue to rise lifetime after lifetime, you can eventually have a lifetime where you are enlightened, like Jesus, Buddha, Isis, Thoth, and others, many others. We know that these individuals have brought a great deal of positive change to our planet, so when I'm looking at your major arcana cards, it's a lot like looking at your fate or fortune, as if like whatever, and that means something that's unavoidable, an occurrence that is unavoidable. We do write those times into our divine blueprint, and those times are indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune card, which you do not have. Fate is also sometimes something happens suddenly out of the blue, completely unexpected. That type of stuff. Okay, so before we get started, let's see which goddess has influenced this reading for you this week, Aries. This weekend I was out at a certain store that has a mishmash of a lot of stuff for good prices, and I was there to buy some treats for my dog who has skin allergies, and I noticed this picture holder and I knew what it was for right away, so which goddess? Thank you. Oba. Domesticity. Okay, Oba, thank you. Now let's just go ahead and I'll just read you her section, okay, her message. Okay, Oba, domesticity. Her origin is Yoruba. Oba is goddess of marriage and domesticity. Oba is signaling for you to focus on tending your own home and domestic area. Leaning into your home life is going to help support you at this time. Okay, so this is about your home life. It's about marriage and your home life. Okay. That's pretty awesome from some of the cards that I see here. Okay. All right, let's get started. Thank you so much, Oba. Okay, so the first card that we have here, which is at the heart of everything for you at this time, Aries, is the Eight of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Pentacles, you'll normally see an artisan making pentacle after pentacle after pentacle, and they're all by themselves. Now, I like to use the energies and imagery and stories in these tarot decks. As an author, I know how much effort it takes to create something like this, okay? So the picture that's going on here is there's a lot of, not just people, a lot of beings, living beings that are coming together like a community to create something. There's a feeling of community here, of harmony with nature, okay? And magic, and yeah, healing. This is learning a new skill. This is working very hard, okay? Now, I think that all of those things are what is going on with you at this time. Now, this also has an element of you're beginning to make some headway. Okay, this is talking about how you may be creating a buzz. People may be starting to notice you. Notice how all of the beings in this depiction are looking at this particular mermaid who has all the pentacles in her hand. Okay? So there's a certain amount of success and visibility for you right now. There's the you may have a community of people who watch you. You could be a tarot reader. You could be in the public eye of in some way. Okay, but whatever you're doing, you're starting to create some headway here as well. You've been working very hard. Now this is the next card, the card that crosses that. Now this card is oh, first of all, the Eight of Pentacles, that's Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Here we have a king, the King of Swords. This is air energy, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Okay, so this King of Swords is, first of all, he's very cold, right? So there's two ways that I'm looking at this energy. This could be an air sign in your life, or this could be your energy, because this king is very responsible. He knows his responsibilities. He carries his responsibilities very well. He does things on his own. Okay? He can seem very cold at times because he is rather independent here. That's what I mean. He doesn't ask for help. Okay? He bears the full brunt of the responsibilities that land on his shoulders. He doesn't try to give it to other people. Okay? There's the blue in this card, his throat chakra. He communicates very well. See that the coldness that seems to be coming out of his mouth, and all this blue, which is the throat chakra. And also, swords is truth. This person Speaks very candidly. This person is boss energy, of course, because he is a king. I would say the same thing if he was the queen. The difference between him and the queen is his coldness at times. He may be a little detached from his emotion because he's very logical. Okay? He's brilliant. He could very well be a genius. But when it comes to his heart, he's a bit cold. Or he may, if this is an air sign in your life, they may seem cold right now. Okay? However, bearing the full brunt of the responsibility all on your own, it just feels like a very Aries energy. I am very close to several Aries, and I know that they don't shirk their responsibilities. So even though this is an air sign king, an air element king, it just sounds very much like something an Aries would do. So like I said, there could be an air sign in your life, or I think for most of you, this is just your energy being the boss. You are, like I said, with this mermaid here, yes, everybody's working together in this community, but they're all looking to her. And so that is boss energy. And she's got all the pentacles in her hand. So that just feels like to me that you are taking this responsibility very seriously, and you're not shirking your responsibilities onto anyone else. Sure, there may, people have their other jobs, but what you know is your job, you don't ask for help on. And sometimes that's not so good, Aries. That can really exhaust a person, but you are Aries, and you guys are energy. Fire energy is energy. So, you guys can probably handle it. You're super strong. Now, this is what's at the root of everything. This is your energy, fire energy, along with Leo and Sagittarius. You're a learner. You're beginning to learn how to use your energy. Okay, so I feel like, well, look at this then, okay? So I feel like when it comes to your health and your wealth, your money, your earthly life, you're really working towards this type of harmony. But I know this is boss energy, and it makes perfect sense for you as an Aries and everything. It's just that realize, though, that this is air energy that you're using. Okay? So your own energy, as far as creation goes, is something, creation, passion, the energy that you wield to achieve your goals. You're learning to be more creative. The message with the upright Page of Wands asks you to honor and respect your creative gifts. Okay? She reminds you that this is where your true power lies, in creation. Okay? You guys are hard workers when it comes to your daily life. You guys are responsible bosses. But when it comes to creating, you're still learning. Okay? So this is what's at the root of everything that's going on with you right now. Your air energy, you are a king. Okay? You are a boss with this here. But with your own energy, you're a page. Your inner child is learning as well, I just heard. Okay, so maybe you don't even really, maybe you haven't touched on who you are as a child inside really just yet. This is the truest energy that you are. And like I said, you've got these going for you pretty darn well, but this passion, this creative energy, that is you're still learning. And this doesn't mean that you're immature or you're behind or anything. I feel like it's a reinvention. It's a revisiting, a healing of your inner child as well as you learn to create with your own energy. Now, here is the energy moving out of your life at this time. And here you've got more of your own energy, this Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands represents a very difficult choice. Okay, this one is the safe choice, and this is the one that seems more logical to take, and then this one is the adventurous choice that might bring a little chaos, that might bring, you know, it's different than this. This brings you the world, this keeps you where you are. It's a choice between two very different energies. Now, this is fire energy, so you made a choice. You made your choice. This is the energy of your recent past that's moving out of your life at this time. And because these are your energy, the wands, the creative energy, you chose which life you want to create. And there's another element of why you are at this child energy right now, like a new beginning in who you are, a restructuring or revisiting and a new understanding of who you really are. Wow, that stuff did not occur to me as I was laying these cards down. They are speaking to me. Oba says it starts with you. Oh, she's also saying this is your new home that you're creating. This is a new life. Yes, a new home and a new community that, yeah, that's why she's here. That's exactly what you chose. You chose a different path for your life, a new life. Maybe, not maybe, but it's definitely going to bring you to a new home. But something isn't over just yet. I'm sorry. As a reader, these two cards for me are future cards. Now what we have here is the World. This is a major arcana card, and when we get the World, this means a cycle's over when it's upright. However, your World card is in the reverse. So there's something unfinished. And I just feel like you made a decision for a new life. Okay? But the life that you were living before this decision is not quite over. There's something still left. Now, here's your next future card. This is the Two of Cups. Okay? So, all right. Now, this is unfinished old cycle brand new love, brand new partnership. This all has to do with your home, the new home that you are creating. Okay? So this doesn't have to be a love relationship. This can be a partnership. So maybe what's going on here is you have to, I'm feeling healing. There's some healing that needs to go on here for this old cycle so this new partnership can arrive and thrive. Okay? This is a meeting in this particular deck. This says you're going to have a meeting, and someone new who shares your similar thoughts and feelings and beliefs are coming into your life. Okay, so yeah, there's still some healing that needs to be done here, but something new is going to come in. Okay, now I think for some of you this may be a new beginning, because this could possibly be an old partnership or an old love that you think it's finished, but it isn't. It just is about to be renewed, revisited, redesigned. But I think for most of you, this is a new love. But now, check this out here, okay? So see how different that is? Yeah. Look at the difference in color. One is cold, one is warm. One, it looks kind of angry and too serious, and one is just happiness, softness. Now, that's the difference here, is that he's all by himself and taking on the world all by himself, literally taking on the world all by himself. But this is not. This is different. This is a partnership. So when I'm looking at these now, I get this. You've been maybe a little too independent here. You've got this dream of a community where they're all working together. This mermaid, they may all be looking at her and she might have all these pentacles in her hand, but I guarantee you she doesn't feel like she's any better than any of these beings. This frog is being treated, or toad is being treated with the same amount of respect as she is, or this stag is, or this fox is. They're all equal, you see? And if she was doing everything all by herself, she wouldn't be carrying that. This frog or toad wouldn't be carrying that. Nobody would be doing anything. Sometimes it's a gift to allow others to participate. And I feel Oba is saying to you, Aries, if you want to have this type of harmony with different beings, if this is what you want to create, my goodness, you've got to let others in. You can't keep being, I'm going to do this all by myself. I'm going to be like Atlas and carry the weight of the world on my shoulders because I know I can, because I'm Aries, because I am confident in my abilities, because I am intelligent and awesome and strong, yeah. But others want to be involved too. And when others are involved, there is a great deal of growth. All right, so here's your hope. And I'm happy to get this page here. I haven't gotten this card from this deck for any reading I've done. And I'm happy to get it. Look at how happy this is. Okay, and when I checked out the in the book, what this is all about is that creation is meant to be fun. This is about playing and exploring to see how things work together. How things work together. Okay, so there is this energy here. What you're hoping for is to be able to play. You want to play and see how things work. Okay, you want to experiment. You want to see what you can create. This is Pentacles, yes, but this is very creative energy. Okay, this is childlike energy. Okay, excitement. You know, to see what you can create. And you know what, Aries, when you are working and working and working and working, when are you going to have time to play? If you are always feeling like this, when are you going to feel like that? You got to warm up. I mean, you don't have to do anything, loves, but look at the warmth here and the isolation and the coldness and the sternness and austerity here and the how stoic this person is. And these two are full of wonder. Look at their eyes. So you're hoping to play, to create and play like a child, to rediscover life, to see what can be created. So do you see how these energies, there's this element of this King of Swords energy here, Aries, that look at that. I mean, like I'm saying, you don't have to do anything, but I think it's pretty clear here that this energy may not be serving what you're hoping for. Because you are at a new beginning. Okay? You chose your wand. Do you see? You chose your wand. Now you have your wand. And now you're trying to figure out what you're going to do with this. Okay? When you chose it, it didn't even have a fire pearl on it. Oh, okay. She's also saying, and this is a warrior who is always watchful to make sure nothing bad happens. So you go from this, look at this, yeah. You go from this warrior energy to childlike wonder, which is what you're really hoping for. Whoops. See? You're at this new beginning. And now you are finding out who is Aries. What can my power do? What can my fire energy do of creation, not just of energy? You can exhaust yourself working, but you can continue on because you're Aries. But that's not the only way to use your energy. Your energy creates. Your energy, this energy is also sexual. Okay? So, I mean, look at the fire in this. Look at the, I feel the heat whenever I even see this card. This is hot. This is a new beginning. See how they're giving each other what is in their cup. He's not drinking from his own cup because he's so independent, like the King of Swords over here. This is sharing. This is exchanging energy. This is mutual respect for one another. Equality. A new beginning in your passionate energy, in your own energy. Now, your fear card is that you haven't learned enough, that you don't know what brings you joy. Okay, because this is the dark night of the soul, the Hermit card, the Virgo energy, where they're going through the dark night of the soul, and so they do some circumspection. They go deep inside themselves to understand themselves and understand what they want out of life. When it's upside down, it means that you've gotten there and it's time to act on your dreams, your hopes and dreams. But you're afraid. You're afraid of knowing what your hopes and dreams are. What? That's fire. That's a fire pearl. This is your own energy to light your way. And yet you're afraid of what you've learned. This might have something to do with a Virgo in your life. Something about someone not being quiet, because the Hermit is very quiet. That was weird. Now, the next energy that we have here, and I'll just show it to you in the upright, is the Six of Pentacles. Okay? The Six of Pentacles, even though it's an earth energy, I see it as a Libra energy because it is, I call this the boomerang energy because this is karma. Now, what these children are doing are adding oxygen to the water, and that helps everyone out. So that's good karma. However, when it's upside down, it says, what do you think would happen if these mermaids took the oxygen out of the water? What do you think that would happen? What do you think would happen? Well, the results would be disastrous. And it has this, it has some advice. It says, when we take from a place of fear and greed, we don't just harm others, but we also endanger the very environment we live in. You are being asked to check that fear and lack-filled thinking at the door before you destroy something you can never bring back. I'm getting something about the air going into the water. Air energy. Yeah. If this King of Swords shared his air energy with this water energy, then this is what we would have. But if this King of Swords does everything by himself and stays this cold and stays this alone and in this hermit mode that he doesn't need to be in anymore, if he refuses, if he takes his oxygen out of the water, out of the love, out of the emotion, then it's disastrous for everybody. And, pardon me. So I feel like Oba is saying, Aries, this is what you want, but this is what you're making. because you are not willing to ask for help or possibly delegate or get out of this have to carry the world on my shoulders type attitude, which is actually martyrdom. This isn't helping you, and it's not going to help what you, it's not going to bring in what you want. It's not fun, is it? You know what? This is quite a lesson. So, you know, don't be hard on yourself. If it takes you a minute here. But notice how this Two of Cups is right side up. There's something really good in the future for you here, Aries. And so this is why Oba made so much sense when she came out. Because look, the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant it represents marriage. It represents learning. This particular one represents history. Recording history for future generations. You are very concerned with future generations. This harmonious community is what you want. And I feel like maybe what you want to do is make history. This is also big business. This is also being someone that maybe what you want to be is the Hierophant or the High Priest, okay? Man or woman, it doesn't matter, because this is someone that others can go to for mercy. We go to churches, like if if people are low on food, they can go to a church and ask if they have any food in their food closet for them, or some clothes, or you know what I mean? This is someone others can go to for help. So this has everything to do with your home. It has to do with marriage. It has to do with this community type energy that you want. But this Hierophant that people are comfortable going to for help, she doesn't look like that. No, she doesn't. She is warm and approachable. All these bubbles around her, that just is, it's like, it's mirthful. And this is, all right. Let's go ahead. What's under here? Oh, yeah. And you won't be moving forward. You won't be moving on. Or you haven't been moving on. Oh, Pele. With this Queen of Wands energy, which is your energy, Pele doesn't fool around. She is very strong. She knows her job. She is, but she's a lot warmer than this. There's something wrong with this energy that isn't serving you as well as you need. And I'm sure you know what that is. All right, Aries, let's get you some oracle cards, and we'll close out your reading. Please don't forget to like. Also, subscribe. Okay. Oba, what else would you like to say to Aries? Okay. Thank you so much. Wow, you got a bunch of them. At least 4, I think. Single-mindedness. Choose your own path and what is best suited to you. Okay? So this tells me that you may have been a little confused. And this is, look at this. I mean, he just, wow, right? Okay, so it says choose your own path and what is best suited to you. You chose your path, and it's your own energy that is best suited. This is a warm energy, a creative energy. Okay, what is best suited to you? What do you want? Right? Okay. Enjoy the journey. 21. Stay present and flexible. Many changes are going on for you and around you. These changes are not only good, but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now, rather than focusing on the past or the future. Wow, that is a really good message there. Love where you are. Use your sensitivity to know when to act. Connect your heart to your head when determining what you would like. Yeah. Here we go. Connect your heart to your head. Right? Cups is love. Cups is emotion. Look at all this blue. Look at all that. Oh. Amble with contentment. Wow, this one hasn't come out yet. The 9. Waiting rather than acting is going to be most advantageous now. Waiting rather than acting is going to be most advantageous now. You know, waiting rather than acting. Yeah, don't suck out the oxygen out of the ocean. You know, maybe what you can do with this is flip this energy. Okay? This is your potential outcome. Potential. Whoop! Just flipped out of my hand. I don't know what that means. All right, everyone. So that's what you have. This is what I have for you this week. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I will see you next time.